I started off as an animator. I was an animator for many years, 2D animator. I worked over at Little Wolf Entertainment, and over there did a lot of stuff for Barbie, did some stuff on commercials and kids' video games and stuff like that. I moved on and started doing voice acting for anime. Did stuff for Monster Island Studios, which was the Austin branch of ADV Films. Worked on shows like Gatchaman and Samurai X, Final Fantasy Unlimited, Sakura War, Sakura Diaries, Shuten Doji, and a couple others. And then kind of started going into the film industry, doing live action stuff. Was in Sin City, was in Grindhouse, was in the movie Teeth, did some makeup for the movie Teeth, did some stuff for Friday Night Lights, and just several other projects that whenever they come through the door, I just get on the set and there I am. My favorite role is actually one of the roles that, honest answer is that I like any and all of my roles because they pay the bills. Uh, and being able to say that I'm the voice of any character, especially if it's an animated character, and seeing the toys just makes me love the characters that much more. But in general, yeah, I just love all my characters. They're my babies. So all of the projects that I have an actual character with a name in it, those are my babies. Well, the first time I went into the sound room over at Monster Island Studios, Charlie Campbell was the director. He was also the engineer. It was the first time I did what's called a scream and die session. And that's basically when a bunch of actors go in to the sound room and they scream and die. It's as simple as that. But during this one session, and it was my very first one, the director was like, "Okay, it's like put me and this guy together in the sound room, and said, okay, when you guys are being chased, you guys are gonna get killed, and when you see this image," he points to the guy. He says, "You're gonna scream when you see this." Okay, and he points to me. He's like, "Okay, when you see this, that's when you scream." So immediately after the guy, scream. So I was like, "Okay," and just let it loose. It's like, okay. So we're sitting there. I'm nervous. I've got butterflies in my stomach. The sound room is really cold, and I'm cramped with this other guy. And the guy goes ahead and he starts his scene, and he screams, and he's like, "Ah." So, of course, Charlie's like, "Yeah, we're not going to use him." It was very lackluster. But then it came to my turn. So I screamed. And everybody who was in the lobby area heard the scream through the soundproof wall, through the soundproof doors, through the soundproof whisper booth. And they heard this high-pitched, blood-curdling scream. People thought that somebody had died in that room. So I opened my eyes, and the guy standing next to me, he's clutching his ears, and he's in pain, and he's white as a ghost. And Charlie, the director, clicks in, and he's like, "Are you okay?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And he's like, "That was great. You can come in anytime." So ever since then, I've been kind of a scream queen for anime. I've been screaming for ADV Films. I think I screamed for ADV Films since 99 or 98. I don't exactly remember the date, but that was actually something that over at Sony, Lowell Bartholomew, who was the director at the time over at Sony, who also worked as a director over at Monster Island Studios, requested that I scream for the other director, which was part of my audition process, and so they got to hear me scream. You can definitely check out DCUniverseOnline.com or the Facebook for DC Universe online, because I'm playing the voice of Isis for DC Universe Online. It's a new MMO game, massive multiplayer online game. Wow, kind of like World of Warcraft, except with characters like Batman and Superman, the Joker, Mark Hamill's in it, Adam Baldwin, and half the other crew from, it's just, it's an amazing game. You can check it out online. There's lots of videos. Hello!
Best convention ever.
I am so sorry for him.
Ikoji said it. Love it. This girl's cute.
Oni-Con
That girl's cute. That guy is just that guy. Oh, yeah.
I guess so.
And, well, I mean, there's a lot of great animation. If you check out the website, it's currently being beta tested, so definitely check it out. You know what? There was actually a competition for what would you do for a Klondike bar, where you had to make some video commercials, and in one of them, one of my friends became a housewife to a Klondike bar, and the Klondike bar got really abusive and was like, "Get back in the kitchen! Where's my food?" And it's like this guy was dressed up like a giant Klondike bar, and, and she was slaving away in the kitchen and vacuuming and doing its laundry. I mean, and there was chocolate stains on everything, and the Klondike bar had this angry face, but yeah, that's what I would do for a Klondike bar. I'm here at Oni-Con. I wish that all of the rest of you guys were here, and I'll be at Comic Palooza later on in May. I'm also going to be, I think I'm going to probably be over at IkiCon. There's the Arkansas Anime Festival in Arkansas. And then there's going to be Mizumi-Con in Oklahoma, I think. And several others. Whoa, so hope to see you guys there.